Hey Libra, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. If you're not new, we are talking about today, Libra, the next test coming up for you because you've been doing the work, you've been elevating. So let's get some insight on what to expect. Get a heads up. Keep in mind, Libra, that this message is not going to resonate with every Libra placement, and that is okay. Take it as it resonates. Feel free to flip the roles as need be. And if you would like a pre recorded private reading with me, Libra, there is a link in the description box below where you can copy and paste it into YouTube and find out how to get one. All right. So please go ahead, since you're here, if you're feeling my vibe, go ahead and do that YouTube ritual you do so well, Libra. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post content specific to you. And right now, what we're going to do is we'll find out what recent shadow work you've been doing, Libra. What is the most recent shadow work Libra's been doing, Spirit? Most recent shadow work Libra has been doing. Yeah, because you've been getting it in. I'm feeling it coming off y'all. All right. So we have the Chariot, Ten of Swords, and the World. Wow. Two majors. Two majors. Let's see what we have here at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups. Yeah, Libra. So with the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, I feel like the work that you've been doing may have been prompted uh, because of a romantic situation. I don't know if it was one of those, situationships, if it was somebody that you were like really involved with, but where y'all were monogamous, maybe. But either way, you have overcome being betrayed in a way. I'm getting this one of those situations where y'all were dealing with each other for a very long time, maybe even off and on, and you thought it was going to maybe elevate or go to that next level. And for some of you, maybe it did, but it turns out that things didn't work out the way they thought you would. Whatever this betrayal was, for some of you, it may have been a third party situation, whether this third party was a person or it could have been their attention was always somewhere else, always at work, more of a you're an afterthought. But either way, you overcame it because the Chariot is um it's definitely a card of movement, but it's also a card of victory. And what you saw, you overcame this this place where you were in a place of depression, a place of betrayal. You were going into a place of bitterness. Nah, you was like, nah, what I won't let you do is have power over me. I refuse to give you that power. And that is beautiful. That is beautiful. You found, or you're coming back into your balance. You are reclaiming the power. For some of you, it means, reclaiming, because a lot of you were in, you know, um, you got a little deeper into the relationship and you found out a lot of stuff about this person. Because what I'm feeling is like Spirit is saying that a lot of you, and it depends on how you identify, a lot of you lost your divine feminine, not lost it, but because it never goes away, you know? Uh, so some of you masked and dimmed your divine feminine, your divine masculine. You dimmed your light. Yeah, not anymore though. I love that. All right. So let's get into this situation involving your test. What is the situation surrounding Libra's test? All right. Here we go. Death. There's a lot of majors out here. So there's the Hanged One, Four Wands. A lot of majors out here. So that means, this test is really either going to solidify this path, this divine path that you have gotten on and you learned that lesson and yeah, we elevating. Or, maybe you might have to circle back and that's okay. Because we all have to do things like that. And we don't all ace them. We don't all ace the tests. That's all right. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles here, Libra. And yeah, you found this balance. Remember about that divine feminine, divine masculine. You're coming back into yourself. You coming reclaiming your power. You have reclaimed your power. So now you're going to be tested on it. Can you still prioritize? Because how interesting. Can you still prioritize yourself, in a situation of this test? What's interesting is this yin and yang right here. Like they give you a real heads up. hmm It showed up again. So it's about this balance, this newfound balance. Again, we have death, the hanged one, and the Four of Wands. There's a situation coming your way here. Where it's going to be testing. Are you confident or are you full of ego? Because there's a difference. Are you really balanced? Because we do have the Four of Wands here. So some of you are going to encounter a person, and maybe at an event, cookout, family reunion, birthday party. Because I'm getting that this is probably going to be somebody that um, maybe a friend of a friend, somebody you're acquainted with, or somebody who knows someone you know. Yeah. And you're gonna be they're gonna be paying attention to you. And you're gonna peep them out, of course. And there may be some interaction too. So the question is, have you really changed when it comes to romantic partners? Are you going to sacrifice yourself and your balance? Are you going to change yourself to suit their needs? Yeah. And for some of you, it's like it's not just limited to romantic partners. This is something that happens just in relationships, period, where you change. There's like a, you change to fit the situation, to fit what other people need. You, it's like you, again, you dim yourself. You make yourself small so people could feel better about themselves. So although it may, be prevalent in romantic relationships, it's for a lot of you, and take it as it resonates, it happens in familial relationships, it happens in platonic relationships. You make yourself smaller. Yeah. Yeah, we got to watch out for that. Let's get some advice here. Let's get some advice. Advice for Libra regarding this next test. Advice for Libra regarding. All right. Oh, I thought it was going to stay on my arm. All right. So we have the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. Oh, wow. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, of course, is about, deceit and lies and things like that. But this is your advice from Spirit. So it's more about being strategic, it's more about self interest, more interest. Be interested in yourself, keep that interest in yourself. Yeah, it's all about approach. But it's maintaining that confidence, it's maintaining that balance. And when you see you start to lose interest and lose yourself or dim yourself, it's time to change. It's time to reel that shit back in. But again, let's go back to Spirit's advice here. Yeah. So we have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. So when we're looking at the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles, we're talking about the energy here. Anybody can embody their energy. So this is outside of biological sex. This is outside of um, gender identity. And this is about making sure, one, because there's a lot of abundance around here. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is, one, grounded, but definitely abundant when we're talking about those material things. There is abundance surrounded um, around the Empress, and she is somebody who is fertile. She nurtures. She is somebody who is creative. And this is saying, that you need to feed those things, nurture yourself, stay grounded, focus on. Some of y'all need to focus on the, like, financial increase, as the kids say today, getting that bag. And I know I fucked that up. But I'm in my auntie era, so I don't give a fuck. So no, but seriously. And with the page of cups here, it's about feeding into yourself. Emotionally feeding into yourself, nurturing yourself to be in this empress state of mind. Because then when when we do that, Libra, creativity is in overflow. You know, the masculinity is in balance. It is true fulfillment here. Yeah. And it's like you can love on people too, but love yourself more. Yes, a lot of us, a lot of y'all need to focus on the prosperity, financial prosperity, building, the stability of where you want to be. Because sometimes, in relationships, we tend to lose focus even on our work, on our businesses, because this person becomes the focus. And they're like, nah, keep your focus on yourself right now. Be kind and um graceful and compassionate to yourself. And you are intuitive. You feel when you start to settle. You feel when you start to, you know, compromise. And there, of course, in relationships there are compromises, but what I mean is compromise yourself. And I am seeing for some of you there is probably some because both the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are about pregnancy. So some of y'all are becoming parents pretty soon. And what better way to start, you know, this this journey of self-love, because you can show your child what that looks like too. Nurturing yourself starts within. This is the road to healing. And it's a long road. It just doesn't stop with this one test, you know? Yeah. So this is what, you know, when you see that yourself start to compromise, it's time to be strategic. Like, not, yeah. What I'm not going to do is compromise myself for you. So what can I do to feed back into this so we can elevate together? Right. Yeah. What's the outcome here? Should Libra follow the advice? Outcome for Libra. Should they follow the advice? Now, just a heads up, Libra. Spirit's been real funny about answering this question. Because sometimes they show the outcome for the other person. What is the outcome for Libra? Should they follow the advice? All right, here we go. So, first card, Six of Wands. This is yours. Ten of Cups. Hmm. Four Swords. In the bottom of the deck. I love this. I absolutely love it. Bottom of the deck, we have a Wheel of Fortune. You're gonna see things shift because people see the shift in you and the change in you. It's gonna shift everything around you, Libra. People are gonna start treating you differently. Some some It's going to be negative, because everybody, you can't take everybody with you. It is what it is. But people are going to start treating you the way you treat yourself. They see how you set these boundaries, people are going to start respecting them, or they're going to fall the fuck off. You're going to see this shift in your life. You're going to see a shift in the people that you attract towards you. They're going to want to pour into you. So you don't have to give out on E. You can just give and overflow. But they're pouring into you at the same time, you know? Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, Four of Swords. I love this. I love this. This is true fulfillment. We talk about happiness. This is a happiness card, but I go beyond happiness. I'm all about contentment and joy. Happiness is fleeting. Happiness is great. But under that, there's a foundation. The foundation has to contain contentment and joy, because nobody those can only be given away. Yeah. So with the Six of Wands here, you're going to start to feel this more. You are going to start to recognize yourself and be able to look in the mirror. You're probably already there, with this work that you've been doing. You can look yourself in the mirror, but like, you know what? It's like a confident, like, you know what? I feel good. Like I smell good. I'm giving off success. I'm giving off, fulfillment. I'm giving off money. I'm giving off wealth, wealth of everything. Yeah. And not only that, it's also about um this is my chill card, the Four of Swords, and it's all about peace. This is about fulfillment and peace. Like, let's be honest. And peace is precious. And I can say that I have been in relationships, romantic, platonic, familiar, where I did not have that peace. And right now, you follow spirit's advice, you will be surrounded by it. Inner peace, outer peace. And the question is, what will you do to maintain it? You don't have to dim your light any longer. I love this. I love this. Hmm. All right, so let's get this last message for you. Last message for Libra regarding this test. Last message for Libra regarding the test. Last message for Libra regarding their test. I love it. Terrific. Under terrific, it says fantastic result, greatness, great moments. Man, Libra, I'm trying to tell you, greatness is what's going to be just you dripping in it. Dripping in terrific greatness. And you know what? I might just title that, put it as the title of this, Libra. You're dripping in terrific greatness. Just dripping. Mm-hmm. I love it. That nectar, the nectar of greatness, because that's what hummingbirds do. They feed on nectar. The nectar of greatness. Maybe that's gonna be the title. I love that. Libra, the nectar of greatness. That is you in this test. I love it. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post content specific to you, Libra. Until next time, keep dripping in greatness. All that nectar on you. I love it.